everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this Kubota MX5100 that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, talk about the features and functions, and then of course we'll fire it up, we'll get up close, show you that the pins are nice and tight up front, show you the 3-point PTO, let you hear the engine. As always, if you are in the market for a used tractor, a used piece of ag equipment, or a used piece of construction equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for machines find our videos and find our machines, and we truly, truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one's an MX5100 OROPS 4-wheel drive LA 844 front loader with the skid steer mount quick attach. It is hydro. It's got the cruise control, R4 tires, pre-emissions Kubota diesel engine. Sorry in advance if the audio is off a little bit. It's a little windy out here this morning. 424 hours. As I get up close to it here, you'll see this orange paint is pretty darn bright. When we fire it up here in a little bit, you'll see the pins are nice and tight up here. Looking at the loader arm on this side, paint looks really good here, nice and bright. Like I said, not all scratched up on this side on the loader arm. Everything looks really good there. Getting up close to this front tire on this side, as you can see, that tread depth is really deep. I'm going to say we're at least 75% or so on this front tire. I think I'm being very fair there. There's no weather checking or anything that I can see there on the sidewall or in the tread. Front rim on this side, paint's pretty bright. A few little spots around the edges where it's got a couple little nicks in the paint, a couple little spots right there, but again, nothing out of the ordinary for a used loader tractor. Actually in pretty decent shape there. Come back here, we'll take a look at this fender. A couple little spots right there, a couple little nicks in the paint there, a couple right here. But that paint is very bright, nice and reflective. A couple little small scratches right there, but nice and bright. No big dents or dings that I'm seeing there. Fender's fairly straight as far as that goes. Looking at the rear tires, rear tire on this side, again, that tread depth is really deep. I'm going to say it's at least 70-75%. Lots of life left there. And taking a look at this rear rim, again, pretty bright orange paint. A couple little scuffs in a couple little spots, a couple little nicks around the edges, but nothing out of the ordinary there. Actually pretty darn nice. Coming around back, looking at the 3-point. Does have the extendable 3-point arms, very nice for hooking up stuff. Drawbar's in good shape. 540 PTO. Everything back here on the rear end looks nice. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's nice and dry back here. Inside of the rims look good. Lights are good there. Same thing there. Looking at the rear tire on this side, matches up really well to the other side. Nice deep tread depth. Again, I'm not seeing any weather checking up here. Underneath both fenders looks really clean. Looking at the rear rim on this side, again, orange paint's nice and bright. It's not all faded out. It does have a few little nicks here and there. Again, a couple right there. Nothing out of the ordinary for a used tractor. A couple little spots here with a couple little scratches on the fender on this side. But the fender overall is pretty straight. I don't see any big dents or dings. Just a couple little scratches here and there. Looking at the front tire on this side, again, it matches up really well to the other side. Lots of tread depth there. No weather checking up here that I'm seeing. None on the sidewall either. These are pretty heavy R4 tires. Taking a look at the front rim on this side. Again, that orange paint's pretty bright. Couple little small nicks down here around the edge, but nothing out of the ordinary there. It's actually pretty darn nice. Looking at the loader arm on this side. Again, that orange paint is pretty bright, pretty reflective, as you can see there. See shop in the reflection there, pretty nice. Couple little scuffs here and there in the paint, but Not all scratched up. I don't see any cracks or welds or plating anywhere on the loader arms or the back of the skid steer plate. Everything looks good there. Taking a look at this front bucket. I don't know how well you guys can see it with the way the sun is there, and it's kind of putting the bucket in a shadow, but the bucket's nice and straight. No big bows or anything in the bottom of the bucket. No big huge dents or dings. Just typical paint scratch off for being used. Cutting edge is nice and flat. Up here, that bar there's in good shape. Again, same thing up here. Paint's pretty darn bright. Couple little scuffs here and there, a couple little scratches. Grill guard's in good shape. I have it unlatched so I could slide it out of the way and open the hood here in a minute. Both headlights look good. That black plastic mesh all seems to be pretty good. Once I get it lifted up, I think there's a small dent on the bottom. It rained overnight here, so there's a little water still in the hood, but that paint is nice and bright. A couple little scratches up here. Another one up there. Again, nothing out of the ordinary, but it does have some scratches up here. There's got a small dent and a scratch up here in the front, but like I said, that black mesh is in good shape. Taking a look down here, nice and clean down here. Looks like this front little cooler up here, a couple of those little fins down there at the bottom are kind of crunched. Probably what happened a lot of times when guys are changing out batteries, that happens there, but just a few fins down there at the bottom. Everything's nice and dry underneath here. Everything looks good up top. Underneath the hood, everything looks good there. We'll go over to the side and see what we can see on the side of the block. Kind of hard to get in here with the camera setup I got. But nice and dry in here. I don't see any oil or diesel running down the side of the block here. A little bit of dust and dirt, but side of the oil pan, everything's dry down there. Front axle on this side looks good. That shield in front of the steering cylinder is good on this side. Go take a look at the other side. Sometimes we can get in a little closer over here. It doesn't have all those hydraulic lines for the loader. As you can see there, nice and clean, nice and dry up top. Side of the block's nice and clean over here, nice and dry. Again, no oil or diesel running down the side of the block here. Side of the oil pan's good. Front axle on this side looks good. That shield there on the front of the steering cylinder side's got one little dent right there. Served its purpose, protecting that steering cylinder. We'll take a look at the operator station here. Steps in good shape, it's nice and straight. Just some paint wore off where your boot rubs when you get on and off the tractor. They have added some, they've just kind of made these little aftermarket rubber mats here for the floorboard. Pedals in good shape, brake pedals are good. Hydrostat pedal looks good. Low, medium, and high range, and your cruise control. Taking a look at that seat. Seat's in good shape. I don't see any cuts or tears anywhere there on the seat. Everything looks pretty good there. A couple little nicks in the paint on the inside of the fenders. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Loader control lever looks good. Everything up there in the dash looks good. $424 hours. Does have a little bit of a spot right there where the paint's peeling on that, what we call the cowl there. A piece of plastic goes over top of the dash. Alright, like I said, this one's an MX5100. Don't know the exact year. It is pre-emissions. I believe they started this series in '09, so that's about the oldest it can be. And I I think they changed it once they went to the emissions, so 2012, 2013 era would be about the newest it could be. If you have any questions, comment down below. There's lots of photos on our website that's listed down below in the description. We'll get this hood shut, we'll fire it up, and we'll get right into an operational video.